You know, some of us are not well. You know, most of the disease around right now is contagious. So when you sit close to people, they breathe alone, you know, you can be affected by it. So according to Texas to come to work, I had a good experience with it.
Were you able to take into consideration the transport fare too, since you rode?
Well, what I did was, when I got down from the taxi, I gave the taxi driver 5,000 Liberian to pay for the other people on board, because I sat with them. You know, I tried to explain what they are going through. So I pay for everybody on board the taxi and we drive them to town. So I'm here.
And we see you come here along with our security.
What do you call security? My security all in the street. I got in taxi from my house. I got in taxi from my house and key. I don't need security to go anywhere.
From the ticket waiting the taxi, what are your plans for the commoners?
Well, I think the commoners will need to improve the living condition.
Can you count on the
Now we are in power. When we were not in power, we saw all the lapses. You know, we saw that the country was not being run the right way. But now we are in power, we close our criminals. You know, I think it's wrong. Our people are suffering too much. Their building is an embarrassment to the people. I think in my mind, the incoming speaker will be able to audit this building so we can be exposed to the Liberian people. This building is the Liberian problem. We are the problem of this country. Because we sit here, we only make budget for ourselves. Everything about this country is about ourselves. You know, there are a lot of criminals in the place. We are all criminals.
Do you think Oli would be the best thing for this building?
Yeah, we need to be exposed. Look, when the house is audited, the Liberian people will not allow us to come here anymore. Because the building, the stealing we have done in the building is more than what the whole country have done.
Today is another election to change the House of Representatives. Here you are fully attired in your rule of law. So do you think your team will win this election?
Well, I have come here as an individual to come and cash my vote. You want me to?
You are not be a sack here, Kolubah.
I have come here as an individual. I don't trust other people. I trust myself, and I will make my vote public to the people. My commitment is the rule of law must be respected, and now we know that the rule of law is not being respected by Mr. Boakai, that have always disrespected the law. I have come here to vote for Chairman Belete. My vote is for Musa Hassan Belete. I made that commitment and my commitment stand. I did not sleep with them to the hotel because I'm an individual. I don't believe in you putting me in cage. That means you don't trust me. I slept to my house, left my house, got in taxi to come here. If you think sleeping to the hotel maybe not to vote for him, to hell with him. I don't have to give him my vote. I have decided to give it to him. Well, the strength will determine. The strength will determine. Look, this building is a crooked building. You will make commitment. You will make commitment at the end of the day. When something passes behind the corner, you will change your mind.
What is that something?
Money. This building is an embarrassment. We come here today to come vote for people for money. I did not sleep in the hotel. They were paying $250 US for people to sleep in the hotel in one room. Well, our black was sleeping in the our black bossman who are paying the money with the Lebron Port. This who are paying.
The Lebron Port want to know.
Bossman, to sleep to Farmington and to sleep to whatever Palace hotel is very expensive. So to make me to sleep there, I mean somebody paying for me. I will not take my car money to go sleep to Boulevard Palace Hotel. For what? Just for one night. One night. What kind of food I will eat that I can't eat in the market?
What will be your prediction for this?
My prediction is my team will win the election.
What do you see the trend of event?
So you people understand now that Rachel Kun was impersonating, right? He was.
That is the question I'm asking.
He was. He was. Look, this country.
So how do you see the trend of event? We were here 7 months now on this regional road today.
Because Joseph Boakai caused it.
You think so?
He caused the country to run the way we're running. Because he facilitated. Yes. If you are going to leave the people, leave us to solve our problem, not to facilitate the people. Giving them armed men to come here and brutalize. Joseph Boakai is his own problem. When I talk, sometimes people say, oh, everything is Joseph Boakai. But Joseph Boakai run the affairs of this country. Everything that happened will be here liable for it. He brought people here. Joseph Boakai brought people here to bring the capital building down.
The issue of trouble.
Bossman, Joseph Boakai ordered the director of police, the justice minister, Jeremiah Kun to bring the capital building down. They bring the building.
The issue of
I am saying it. They were in charge. If you employ security, I'm coming. If you employ security to mind your car, your car is bust into. Who do you hold responsible for it? You're the security, right? So they were in charge. They came here and brutalized us. They came here and did a lot of things.
But it's
in the face of the police. In the face of the police, Representative Kun giving instruction to Dre Maka. Have you heard the police talking about it? Is it the kind of government who brought the chief? Where the police there, Maka?
I explained in the center of the speaker election, there are sources close to the president that says that Manego men cannot become a speaker for this country at this time.
But then the people around Joseph Boakai and Joseph Boakai will be very irresponsible and reckless. If the Muslim people, he used Cabinet General to look, you know why I will always vote for Chairman Belete? The day I will not vote for you, I will tell you and say Chairman Belete is very irresponsible and reckless, I can't vote for you. Look, I don't believe in trial politics. Some of you people, your bro Joe, we are the power, Joe, we are the government was doing something, you know what spoke. You got integrated more than me. I got integrated. I brought Joseph Boakai with my own money. And I've seen the lapses. And I'm discussing it. So you and myself, who should be discussing that? Look, the country need to change. The only way the country can change is when we come to power. Next year, I may declare my intention for the presidency. When we come to the power, in the presidency, to grab men like Joseph Boakai and carry him right on Broad Street in a box and getting 25. I think, what did the law say? What did you do? You know, we need to stop it. We can't bring up 85-year-old man that we thought were going to change the country. He's more reckless than any judge we are. That deception.
The former speaker on Spoon event last evening talked about lawmakers receiving 50,000 and 30,000, including some of his members, that is the minority black members, some of them. Are you aware, and if yes, did you receive some?
Well, we are aware that people are receiving our money for development in our district. I wrote lists to do some project, some work in my district. The people decided that we're not in the majority black, so we'll not get it. I don't care. My man, my job is not to do projects.
Is it a majority black project? Is it a majority black money or is the national?
But they are using it now to give them money to go and vote for Rachel.
Are you being intimidated by that?
I can never. The only person scared of God. I know I will die. The only person that will be afraid is the only person that know that will not die.
Oh no, Yekeh Kolubah cutting his trade short just to come for this kind of activities. And today we are here. Where do you stand?
So if I'm not going to come, you're going to oh, the government give me money now. Why they can't? You see, some of you generally too can be very irresponsible. You have to take it back.
You have to take it back.
All right, I'll take it back. I'll take it back. But the war going on, I take it back.
You take it back. The matter of fact, you have taken it back.
Yeah, I take it back.
Where do you stand?
You see, if I were going to stay, the interpretation of them are going to be different. They were going to say, oh, my man, the man still gave money. I can't give, and I sleep the hotel. Suppose saying, oh, the poor gave money, so he not come to the hotel. I'm now chicken to be placed in a cage for me to go for you. If I want to buy a to my house.
Where do you stand?
On what?
For today's election.
Well, I'm voting for Musa.
If Rachel Kun wins the election, will you say all his careful?
Yes, that means he has been done properly by law. That is what we've been talking about. I will respect him and speak of the house because he has been elected.
Will you not be like in the 54 that you used to? Because Honorable Buffer was a constitutional speaker, but you and he have to used to sometimes have to tussle. Were you not going
to? Don't waste your time. When I put Chairman Belete there as speaker, the ball bounce, rule change. As soon as they announce him speaker of the house, the ball bounce, rule change. Then we start the process. He must do the right thing.
Liberians want lawmakers to clear the airways. Samuel Koga is now elected as senator, but is yet to be sworn into office at the House of Senate. Today is a crucial election. He is still taking pay from the House of Representatives. Do you think
I think it's a process, and the process must be followed. The people of Nima County have elected one of their sons, so we must respect it. And as we respect it, respect Somali's view and the person respect your view, there will be no war in the country. No, but he has been certificated. When you are certificated, you see, the code of conduct is very clear. The newest inaugurated official, the code of conduct says any elected official that will receive anything more than 200 US must be declared. So he has been certificated. So he no more representative, you are senator now. So maybe Joseph Boakai will say, okay, I suspend all of law. Like, but you know Joseph Boakai always suspend the law. He's very reckless.
Thank you,
yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
What will be all disappointment is our Musa Bennett doesn't want this election.
Has not increased from your side. How confident are you that mobility is going to emerge as winner? How confident are you that what has increased? What's the current number?
Let me work with my colleague, Honorable Yekeh Kolubah.
You all be respected as a student. Not because you are forced for office.
I told you I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
When I say I'm here, I'm going to say hello.
So, Honorable, what is your own description of the Trump event at the legislature for the past 7 months now? I mean, in just 3 words, how can you describe how the legislature proceeded, what it means?
Illegally. How do we correct that? That's what we're going to start to do today.
Ask me, man. Two more questions, man. We'll ask you that question.
General.